are we at the brink of World War 3? And how is this all going to affect Stellar XLM? Now, if you haven't been keeping up to date with current events, it's very important that you do, because current events affect the way the markets react. It affects the stock market, it affects everything. Okay? Now, when we talk about World War 3, in the West, we're actually in what you would call a Cold War with Russia. Tensions have risen with China. I wouldn't have said that we was in an actual Cold War with China, but with Nancy Pelosi's acts right now, if you haven't heard her going over to Taiwan, and I'll tell you what the reason behind that is. China has dislikened that. They've taken to carrying out military campaigns, military games on the border of Taiwan in a way to posture. So when I say posture, I mean they're trying to show their military might. And they've been in talks with Putin about USA going over to Taiwan to try and build some bridge, to try and build some cohesion with the West and the East. And this is what Pelosi has been trying to do. Now, China has specifically said, if you attempt to go to Taiwan, you are showing aggression. We have an interest in Taiwan. We believe Taiwan is Chinese. We don't recognize them as a separate state, whereas the USA does. Other countries around the world does recognize them, Taiwan as a separate state. But we could be at the brink of World War 3 because Nancy Pelosi has taken this step to go to Taiwan and ignore what China is saying completely, which is I don't disagree with. Who are they to say that we can't go to Taiwan? Who are they to say that the USA can't go to Taiwan? No. They want to do a trade deal with Taiwan. That's their business. Okay? So that's what I believe it's about. It's about this cohesion, trade deals going on. We are looking at World War 3 and recession right now. And, you know, that is not good for the market. So anything to try and stimulate the markets, to try and show good ties, is going to instill confidence back into the markets. And then we should be coming out of a recession, or the USA should be coming out of a recession with that good positive news. But if the news of World War 3 is going to outweigh that, then it's fraught. So Putin has said that he wouldn't go to Taiwan, but Nancy Pelosi and I would say her administration is. Now, is Nancy Pelosi making a play for Putin? Because Biden, as experienced as he is, doesn't really look too strong on an international stage. He's a bit jittery, you know. But Nancy Pelosi herself, she's a bit crazy, by all accounts. Well, I say by all accounts, she's a bit, how can we say it, surreptitious, let's call it that, when it comes to the stocks. That's another thing. Anyway, without straying off the point of this video is, are we looking at World War III? Is it possible? Well, I will say to you, the visit's already happened. If there was any deal to be struck, it's been struck. China's been posturing. I think we're still in that Cold War scenario with China and Russia, the West that is. And I feel that with the UN's comments, we're one calculation move away from a nuclear disaster, a nuclear war. The possibility, the alerts are high, without a doubt. How has it affected the markets? Not a great deal, because we've seen it before. We've seen a little dip. We've seen a little dip in the crypto markets. The markets are still above $1 trillion. If it was going to have the same impact as what the actual war in Ukraine did with Russia, then we would be looking at 50% drops, right? Inevitably, yeah, because that is having a major effect on the market. But that's not, the markets just aren't buying it. And if anything, potentially it's already been priced in. So if the markets aren't buying it, the stock market's not buying it, crypto's not buying it. Yeah? And so this then gives the USA potential, more reason to say, well, you know, we're struggling because of this news, so we need to get the printers out and start printing some more money, more quantitative easing, whatever you want to call it. Bring out the tools, yeah? As the Fed would say. We have a tool for that, and this situation is called the money printer. So, look, without further ado, how has this, are we at the brink of World War III? Yeah, we have been for a long time now, if you haven't been keeping up with current events. But is it likely to happen because of this specific event? Not likely. It has strained tensions. It has made a bond with China and Russia more firm, and it has probably helped the BRICS more, because those nations that are involved in the BRICS being that basket of currencies, are going to benefit. Without further ado, I'm Nathan, aka Nathan of Zion. Smash the Zion coin up there, and see you in the next one. Have a great day.